You are listening to the EnterpriseJoy Podcast, Enterprise Strategies for Leaders in Under 5 Minutes. I'm Vishal, your mover and shaker, helping you make decisions even in absence of that perfect data. That's been our theme of this week, and so far we have looked at biases that lead to indecision, looked at decision-making frameworks when data is incomplete, learned how to hone your gut instincts, and looked at systems that assist with decisions in the face of uncertainty. Today is our last episode in this theme before our weekly wrap-up tomorrow, and we are going to explore what does accountability look like when the outcome goes wrong. Incomplete data may be one reason for this, but it can also be that the data is messy, or the data is late, or even that our best judgments are faulty. And now you are on the hot seat. What do you do? Or let me ask something better. How do smart leaders build cultures that learn from decisions instead of punishing them, especially in today's world where certainty is certainly a luxury? McKinsey has stated that most high-impact decisions are made under ambiguity, yet most organizations evaluate decisions based on outcomes and not the reasoning. That means if your team makes a sound, well-reasoned, timely decision and it still backfires, you're going to likely be blamed anyway. Many high-performing organizations now design decision accountability systems instead of just assigning an accountable person on a racy matrix. Bain and Company calls theirs the Rapid Decision Framework. So for any major decision, it clearly defines who recommends it, who agrees, who performs, who provides the inputs, and who decides. Every decision-making begins with input providers that leads to recommendations where 80% of the work happens. The recommendations are agreed upon for mandatory requirements like compliance, and a decision is made which is finally performed, making this an accountability of a system instead of just a single person. McKinsey, in the report titled Untangling Your Organization's Decision-Making, observed that most companies don't struggle because people don't care. They struggle because it's unclear who decides, who contributes, and who simply needs to be informed. Bain and Company's Rapid Framework provides the answers. In short, don't ask who do we blame. Instead, ask who owns the learning from this. And this concept can be extended to what is called the just culture. In highly complex systems like hospitals or air traffic control, it is accepted that errors will happen. But instead of asking who messed up, leaders of just culture ask what in the system allowed this to happen. It literally changes the emotional tone of the room. It encourages reporting over hiding, and it makes accountability feel like a shared responsibility instead of a personal attack. So how do you make this happen in your organization? You need to create systems that absorb the shock. It can be Bain and Company's Rapid Framework, or even a simple one we explored yesterday like a decision journal. Capturing just a few lines before and after every major decision will do the trick. You log what's the decision, what do we know, what assumptions are we making, and what would success or failure look like. This habit, inspired by Daniel Kahneman and adopted by top executives at Bridgewater and Stripe, creates a paper trail of intent so that when the outcomes differ, instead of rewriting history, you learn from it. Layer this up with systems we explored yesterday, and you will build a culture where owning mistakes don't end careers. In today's hyper-connected, outcome-obsessed world, it's easy to treat every result as a verdict on competence. But owning a decision doesn't mean you were sure. It means you were willing to stand behind it, learn from it, and evolve. And the leaders who build systems to support that are the ones people choose to follow, especially when the path ahead is uncertain and the data is absent. And that's all that I have for today. Tomorrow, I'll wrap up the week by stitching together all our insights into a practical week-long playbook. Until then, I'm Vishal, and this is the EnterpriseJoy Podcast, Enterprise Strategies for Leaders in Under 5 Minutes.